As the reigning monarch of the United Kingdom and head of the Commonwealth, King Charles III is not just a royal figurehead, he oversees and enjoys access to one of the most vast and historic financial portfolios on earth. While Queen Elizabeth II built a carefully measured legacy of grace and frugality, King Charles is quietly revolutionizing the role with an approach to wealth that's rooted in sustainability, tradition, luxury, and bold reinvestment. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into the jaw-dropping world of King Charles III, and how he spends his billions will absolutely blow your mind. From royal estates and billion-dollar art collections to eco-palaces and high-speed luxury travel, the king's lifestyle is the perfect blend of tradition and modern extravagance. So before we dive in, don't forget to like this video, hit that subscribe button, and ring the bell for more insane royal luxury and elite lifestyles. What many don't realize is that Charles, formerly the longest-serving Prince of Wales, already had access to enormous wealth before ascending the throne. As king, his financial arsenal is more massive than ever, and how he chooses to spend those billions is nothing short of remarkable. Let's go deep inside the lifestyle of King Charles III, from ancient castles and priceless art to high-tech organic farming, private jets, and royal philanthropy, and break down just how he spends his fortune. 1. The Crown Estate. A financial juggernaut at the center of royal wealth is the Crown Estate, a collection of lands and properties valued at over $20 billion. It includes massive land holdings across the UK, from prime London real estate like Regent Street to vast wind farm projects in the North Sea. While King Charles does not personally pocket the profits, 25% of the Crown Estate's earnings go to the monarchy via the sovereign grant, which funds official duties and royal expenses. That alone adds up to hundreds of millions annually. In 2022, Charles agreed to divert excess Crown Estate earnings to help the UK government address energy costs, a move that surprised many and reflected his philosophy of modern royalty. 2. The Duchy of Cornwall. Charles's personal goldmine. Before becoming king, Charles was the Duke of Cornwall, a title that came with the Duchy of Cornwall, a private estate founded in 1337 to support the heir to the throne. This portfolio of land, farms, housing, and commercial properties spans over 130,000 acres across 23 counties and is valued at over $1.5 billion. During his decades as Prince of Wales, Charles transformed the duchy into a highly profitable, sustainable empire. Annual profits often exceeded $30 million, which Charles used to fund his private expenses and those of his family, including staff, travel, and charitable ventures. 3. Highgrove House. Sustainable royal luxury. King Charles has a deep passion for environmentalism and organic farming. His private residence, Highgrove House in Gloucestershire, reflects his lifelong commitment to sustainable living, at a very high price. Highgrove is surrounded by an award-winning organic farm, biodynamic gardens, and a luxury line of produce and products sold under the Highgrove brand. Millions have been invested into maintaining the estate to not only be eco-friendly but also to showcase traditional British craftsmanship and heritage. Charles personally oversaw the installation of solar panels, composting systems, and natural wastewater treatment. The landscaping costs alone run into six figures annually. 4. Royal travel and style. The king has access to a suite of royal transportation options befitting his title. This includes the Royal Train, a mobile palace with sleeping quarters, a dining room, and security features, costing around $1.5 million per year to operate. The Royal Helicopter, frequently used for shorter trips around the UK. Chartered or RAF flights for longer trips, always with luxury amenities, royal security, and a full entourage. While he has faced criticism for the cost and environmental impact, Charles is also known for offsetting travel emissions and advocating for electric vehicles, including converting his beloved Aston Martin DB6 to run on biofuel made from cheese and wine waste. 5. Renovating royal properties. Millions at a time. King Charles oversees the maintenance and renovation of a vast portfolio of royal residences. From Buckingham Palace to Balmoral Castle, these aren't just historic buildings, they're living institutions. Recent projects include a $500+ million, 10-year renovation of Buckingham Palace, including plumbing, wiring, and security upgrades. Extensive conservation work at Sandringham Estate, including biodiversity restoration and rewilding projects. Ongoing refurbishments at Clarence House, his former London residence. These upgrades combine tradition with technology, blending 18th century heritage with 21st century innovation. 6. Fashion, watches, and bespoke style. While less flamboyant than other royals, Charles has a highly curated personal style. His wardrobe includes bespoke suits from Anderson and Shepherd and Turnbull and Astor, custom-made shoes from John Lobb, an iconic Parmigiani Fleurier Toric chronograph watch valued over $20,000. Charles is also known to wear and repair items for decades, a testament to his philosophy of sustainability and craftsmanship over flash. Still, the quality and exclusivity of his wardrobe speak to a discreet but expensive taste. 7. Art, antiques, and royal collection. As king, Charles has access to the royal collection, one of the largest and most valuable private art collections in the world, including works by Rembrandt, Vermeer, Da Vinci, and Canaletto. While the collection is held in trust for the nation, Charles maintains his own private art holdings and personally commissions British artists to create portraits and landscapes. He also paints watercolors himself, some of which have sold for tens of thousands of dollars for charity. His personal residences are decorated with priceless tapestries, historic furniture, and rare artifacts that blend regal history with personal taste. 8. Funding massive charities and foundations. Charles is not only a spender but a strategic investor in the causes he champions. He founded the Prince's Trust, which has supported over 1 million disadvantaged youth in the UK. He also backs the Prince's Foundation, which runs education, heritage, and community projects. Turquoise Mountain, promoting traditional crafts and economic development in Afghanistan, the Middle East, and Asia. Charles has funneled hundreds of millions into these initiatives, often using personal earnings and estate revenues. His spending is not just about luxury, it's about leaving a legacy. 9. Royal entertaining. Feasts fit for king. Royal banquets, state dinners, and private receptions hosted by King Charles are legendary. These events involve dozens of chefs and kitchen staff, crystal, silver, and gold-plated dinnerware, historic wines and spirits from royal cellars, hosting visiting dignitaries, global leaders, and charity patrons is part of the royal job, and no expense is spared when it comes to hospitality. Events can cost hundreds of thousands per night, but they reinforce British diplomacy and soft power. 10. Inheriting Queen Elizabeth's private fortune. On top of state and institutional wealth, King Charles inherited Queen Elizabeth II's personal fortune, estimated at over $500 million. This includes Balmoral Castle and Sandringham Estate, private properties, an extensive portfolio of rare jewelry, art, and racehorses, offshore assets, trust funds, and private investments. These holdings allow the monarch to maintain personal financial independence, enabling discretionary spending that doesn't rely on taxpayer support. The modern monarch's empire. How King Charles spends his billions isn't just about extravagance, it's about preserving history, supporting sustainable development, modernizing a centuries-old institution, and shaping a legacy. Yes, there's incredible luxury, from royal trains and gold-laced estates to eco-farms and art that belongs in museums. But there's also strategy, purpose, and a sense of duty that reflects Charles's belief that monarchy must evolve. So when we ask how King Charles spends his fortune, the answer is simple. He spends it like a king, but with the future in mind. And there you have it, a peek into the powerful, opulent, and surprisingly sustainable world of King Charles. If you enjoyed this royal deep dive, be sure to give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel for more insider stories on billionaires, royalty, and ultra-luxury lifestyles. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.